All right, next example. 8x squared minus 18x plus 9. We have we have the A and the B and the C. 3 parts. We're going to space it there. That second one's a B. A times C, 8 times 9 is positive 72. Second stage is write down all the factors of positive 9. We don't have too many of them. Now I have to figure out what my factors of 72 are, and there's a lot of them. There's 1 in 72. Hold on a second. All right, that's better. My factor of 72 is 1 in 72. There's 2 in 36. If you're unsure, take out your calculator and start trying them. 3 and 24. There is 4 and if you don't know it off the top of your head, just you can make a box. You can use your calculator. 4 and 18. 5 doesn't go into 72. 6 goes into 72 12 times. I think that's all we have to do. I can go on for a little bit longer, but I think I have them all that I need. Next thing I have to do, step number 4, is I have to figure out which one will add up to 18. I'm stopping here because I know which one will work. If you don't know which one will work, you keep trying. I don't know if 7 goes into 7. 7 does not go into 72. I did forget one, so I got to make sure I get them all. 8 goes into 72 9 times. So it's real important to make sure you get them all. And then I know I'm done because after that is 10, 11, and 12. And the 12 goes to the cycle. It'll be 12 times 6, and it'll be 18 times 4, 24 times 3, 36 times 2, and 72 times 1. That will be all the factors. Sorry about that. Step number 4 is you're going to see which of these factors right here will add up to 18, but the 18 has to be negative. So one of these will add up to negative 18. Which won't add up to negative 18. We got to sort of move some numbers around. I know it can't be 1 in 72. I know it can't be 2 in 36. Even if I do 24 minus 3, it can't be that one because that would give me 21. It can't be 4 and 18. So it's one of these two. Now, 8 plus 9 will give me 17. I'm looking for 18, so that won't work either. Has to be 6 and a 12. All right, so I know some 6 and some 12 will equal, when I add it together, let me write it down so it's a little neater. A 6 plus some sort of 12 will give me negative 18. Well, I know that if I add two negatives, my answer is still going to be negative. So if I do negative 6 plus negative 12, and check it with your calculator if you're unsure, you owe me $6, you owe your mom $12, you owe $18 altogether. So I'm going to use negative 6 and negative 12. I also know it works because negative 6 times negative 12 will give me positive 72. That's another indicator. Step number 5 is step number 4 is now making your fractions. A over number 3 and A over number 3. My value of A is 8. My first number 3 is negative 6. My A is still 8 from this problem. And my second number 3 is negative 12. Have to reduce my fractions. 8 over negative 6 becomes 8 goes in next. It would be 4 over negative 3. It would be 8 over negative 6. And 8 over negative 12 would be 3 over negative 4. Notice that the negatives stay at the bottom. We're not going to put them back in the top. They're going to stay like there. So to write our final answer, you'll use your parentheses. And I've surely run out of room this time. Let me make some of this stuff smaller. Okay, that's all the work. Now my answers for my parentheses is 4x minus 3, because it's 4x minus 3, and then 3x minus 4. Alright, so if you have to factor 8x squared minus 18x plus 9, your answer is 4x minus 3 times 3x minus 4.